Alright, today we're going to be doing the instructional video for the ITP, or Individual Task Performance for Rescue. Some things to think about before approaching the scene or while approaching the scene. Look for overhead obstructions, look for best placement, corner of the building, 1.5 times collapse distance, best location for best access for multiple rescues. And on a grade, if you can, approach with the front bumper pointing uphill. Place the transmission in neutral. Set the parking brake. Engage your aerial master and your aerial PTO. And you are set to exit the apparatus. 2 inches away, both sides. Set your passenger side shocks, 1 to 2 inches away on either side. Once your passenger side shocks are set, we're going to make our way to our outrigger control. We're going to open the door to our outrigger control, remove the remote, turn the power on, make sure we have our power light indicated on the remote. We're going to go low side first, that's this side. We're going to go out, on outriggers, clear outriggers! Proceed to our high side, clear outriggers! Going to set the remote back in its cradle and proceed to set the pads. Way back to the remote. Confirm that the power is still on. Low side first. Down on bolt. Where they just touch. And we're going to raise the vehicle 2 degrees to the opposite side. Down on bolt. Where they just touch, and level the vehicle. Restore the remote, switch power off, and pin the outriggers. On your way around, you want to get both your steps. And make your way up to the turntable. You're going to turn on your supplied air. Lift your lid to your controls. Turn your AC generator on. Your DC lights on. Your ladder illumination on. Your under basket lights on. And your front basket lights on. At this point, you're ready to raise the aerial, double check for any obstructions, and raise, rotate, extend smoothly and effectively. At the point where the person in the bucket, the controller, has a better vantage point to the rescue building, would be the point where you would want to hand over controls to them. Situation, we always want to remember to approach from above and come down on our victims. Make sure that they're not going to jump into the basket. So at this point we're ready to restore. We're going to raise the aerial, retract it, and restore it back to its bed. Within 5 degrees of either side to center, you can just continue holding down lower. Make sure that within 10 degrees angle, it shows a line for stowing, and hold down until you see the 2600 psi on hydraulic pressure, or until the high idle shuts down. High idle is shut down, so I can release my lower control. You want to go opposite, shut down my under basket lights, front basket lights, turn your DC lights off, your ladder illumination off, and show your generator off. Close your controls, make your way over to supply to air and shut it down. And you're ready to exit the turntable. Restore all ladders, lock position. Make sure all your pins are removed. Make your way to the driver's side. Lock the ladders. Restore the pins. Remove your outrigger controls. Power up, make sure we have power. We're going to start with the low side first again. Outriggers coming up. And on restoration, we can restore the outriggers completely without moving to the other side. Outriggers coming in. See the other side, outriggers coming up. Once your high idle shuts down, you know that everything's been completely restored. Restore your remote, turn your power off, and proceed to restore your pads. Your officer side top. And our aerial PTO off, and the truck's restored.